You want to sit inside or outside?
So they bring a table.
We bring a table, okay. So this was our last brunch in Huatulco, and we later found out that this is a cash-only brunch place. So if you're planning on going there, you need to take cash with you. Something light for me, something not so light for my wife.
Okay. Was it a photographer, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Caesar.
Sister, I think he's local to the area.
Oh,
so
okay.
yes.
All right.
And then yes.
I think he's the owner.
Thank you.
He was just asking us if we enjoyed our food and who
All
recommended
right.
the place to us. Last breakfast or brunch in Mexico. So how was your brunch? Let's start from there.
It was a great sandwich.
Okay. So general impressions of the place since you've been here for the past how many days now? But what are your general impressions of Huatulco?
It's a great place to be. It's very family friendly, and you get a lot to see because the geography is different. You get to see different things, from like being on the beach to doing touristy things like shopping, and also going on adventure like Magic Falls and hiking. So there's so many things. If you're looking for a relaxed environment to have fun and just be alone and with your thoughts and recuperate, this is a nice place to be.
Cheap advert for Huatulco. So what are some things you've noticed?
Oh, first thing that stands out is, so far we've been the only people of our skin color that have seen in the whole time we've been here. So it's not hard for people to identify identify us. So I hope we've made a good impression on the local people.
So the taxi drivers, it's also a very small ecosystem.
Yes.
The taxi drivers would easily identify you. Like we've been served by like the same taxi driver like 3 times, and not because we planned it, just because it's a relatively small ecosystem of the same people doing the same kind of work. Yeah, go ahead.
And so, but back to what I was saying, even though we have been the only people that look like us, the locals are really friendly, and we haven't noticed anything untoward, like any untoward behavior. They've been very helpful, and they are particularly they love it when you're trying to speak their language and you're trying to understand them. So that's a great pointer. And if you do ask, they give you a lot of recommendations. Most of the places we've been to have been places recommended by locals. So if you come here, don't be afraid to ask.
Ask for recommendations.
Most people here who speak English, they try to speak it with you, and they will let you know some great places to
eat, to have fun, etc.
Yes.
Right.
Another thing I would say is, just like any other area, try to make sure you're getting the best deal, because we've had a few instances where if we didn't go with our guts, we would have been
ripped off.
Yes.
Even from the airport, if you're not careful.
Yes, starting with the airport to the stores. I would say don't buy from the first place you go to, because that might not be the best deal.
Yeah.
Ask around from a few different stores before you make up your mind, because you might see something more beautiful, or just so that you can get the average price of the shop.
Yeah.
Because if not, they know you're local, they know you're a tourist, they want to give you tourist prices.
Yeah. Don't buy the things that you are being sold at the airport right away.
Yeah. You don't have to.
A lot of people. It's not as, honestly speaking, though. I have to say that it's not as bad as it is in Nigeria. It's not as bad. If you go to Muritala Mohammed Airport, the number of people who are going to be trying to get you, trying to sell you something, trying to sell you either change your currency or trying to give you a lift, taxi, and all of that. It's a lot, and it's intimidating. It's not as intimidating as that here, but at the same time, there are people who will mark up things at the airport.
Yes.
If you are not careful.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. I wanted to say something about island time.
Oh yes. Once you get here, just know that you're on island time.
What does island time mean?
It's just relax.
Okay. It means no hurry.
No hurry.
Nobody's hurrying you. No, you can't hurry anybody too.
You can't hurry anybody.
Yeah.
We've seen that at the restaurants. They won't give you your bill unless you ask for it.
Yeah.
And even at the stores, everybody's just taking it easy.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. If you've been here for a day or two, you get used to.
Yeah.
So drop off the
American hurry.
Drop off being in a hurry. That is.
You are here to slow down anyway, so
Yeah.
don't get mad.
Yeah, but we're so used to if where you're coming from is a little bit faster paced, more customer service oriented. You're used to getting things done faster, so you just have to take it easy and slow, because you being in a hurry is not going to change their own pace.
Slow your roll
Yeah,
all the way down.
and also whatever your budget is, you can find accommodation.
Yes.
There are private villas. There are 5-star hotels. There are all-inclusive resorts. There are Airbnbs. There are condos that you can rent for the length of time you're in. So there's for everybody at giving you a budget range.
Yeah. Where are we right now?
We're at the organic market. This only holds on Saturdays.
On Saturdays. So this locals come to sell their wares. You can find all sorts of things.
Crafts.
Yeah.
You can get some souvenirs here. Food.
Yeah.
You wanna
We'll
see
see
show
what we'll
them
get.
around?
Yeah. Already showing them little by little.
So yeah, you can get paintings or different types of arts and crafts if you come here.
And live music too. Another thing you will find in Huatulco, as maybe I've said in some of my videos, is the accessibility. Everywhere is wheelchair accessible. See, most places are wheelchair accessible. This is the marina, which you might have seen in a previous video, and this is where we bought coconut the other day. Don't tell me you want to buy coconut again. Avalanche!
Okay, I won't tell you.
What do you call this fruit in Sierra Leone? Do you know?
No, but I know how they eat it.
Yeah, this is, we just call it fruit in Nigeria. It's called it's just fruit. It's been a long time I've seen it. See,
They use stone to break it. Is it the same fruit we're talking
yeah,
about?
that's the fruit.
They use stone to break it.
It's really good, especially the
tried it.
nuts inside. When it's dry and you eat the nuts, it's good. Alright, you wanted to add something about transportation, local transportation.
Yes, the taxis are relatively cheap and they're for fixed price, regardless of the amount of people you're traveling with. A lot of people here who are not coming from the area, they just use taxis, and most hotels, there are taxis attached to most hotels that you can use for your relative
that you refuse to come.
I spent 1 hour of my time for how much? Not like he was even giving. Not that we know that it was not like he was even giving us a good deal anyway.
No.
So.
So how are you feeling? Last time going into Camino Real and going home, my wife is not happy.
Actually, I'm okay.
Okay.
We've done what we needed to do.
Okay.
Going back, looking forward.
So you're excited
Yes,
to go back home?
I miss my children.
Oh, okay. So true, right?
The only way I would not visit